Beruchim Habaim. Moshe Langado from Shad Zion, speaking under the auspices of Kollel Ahavat Yisrael. This week, PARASHAT Balak. Balak, the king of Moab, hired Bilam to curse Klal Yisrael. Chazal tell us, when we read those blessings which Bilam actually gave, they were meant to be curses, but God Almighty, in His infinite kindness, turned the curses into blessings. One of the curses which turned into blessing was Ma tovu ohalecha Yaakov mishkinotecha Yisrael. How godly are your tents, Israel, your dwelling places. Chazal tell us, our rabbis, our sages explain that what was really the intent of Bilam? The intent of Bilam was to curse the study halls, the places of gathering, the Batei Knesiot of Klal Yisrael. He understood that what is the power of Israel? Our power is twofold. It's our prayers and our studying of the Holy Torah. And therefore, he wanted to curse those places which are set aside for prayer and for learning. Rather than curse, God Almighty changed His words into a blessing. Ma tovu ohalecha Yaakov mishkinotecha Yisrael. My friends, we have to realize that through prayer and through learning, Am Yisrael survives. We have been in a horrible and treacherous and very long galut. Close to 2,000 years since the Beit HaMikdash was destroyed. And what keeps us alive? Why don't we disappear? And if we follow the dictates of the Torah and understand what happened at the time of the destruction of the Beit HaMikdash, we understand that the Chachamim understood what our survival is all about. It starts with Rabbi Akiva. Rabbi Akiva, when the Romans made enactments against studying the Torah, and if you teach Torah, your punishment is death. Rabbi Akiva still taught. They told him, his friends told him, why are you teaching? And he gave them a mashal, and the mashal is very similar to the type of mashal Aesop would have given. Rabbi Akiva was greater, of course. Rabbi Akiva looked at his people and he told them, the fox looked into the river, and what did he see? He saw all the fish agitated. He told the fish, why are you so agitated? What's going on? He says, don't you see? The fishermen are spreading their nets. They're trying to kill us, take us out. Comes the fox, says, I have a good idea for you. Come out of the water, then you will not have the danger of the nets. And the fish told the fox, are you the wise fox? And the fox smiled. He says, to us, you're an idiot. You're stupid. Because don't you realize our whole life is the water. That's where we breathe. That's where we live. Take us out of the water and we're dead. Such is Klal Yisrael, Rabbi Akiva said. If we're not in the water, we're like dead fish. What is the water? The water is Torah. The Torah is compared to water. And that is our lifeline. That's one point. The other point is Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai, when the temple was on the verge of destruction, He asked, let at least Yavne, the yeshiva in Yavne, and its wise men not be destroyed. Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai also understood that the life of the Jewish people is the Torah. My friends, don't we know for 1900 years and more we have been strewn around the world. We have a Jew in Iran, and we have a Jew in Morocco, and we have a Jew in Poland, and we have a Jew in Hungary, and we have a Jew in South America, all over. And what connects them? They don't even look the same. The complexions are different. One has an olive complexion. One has a dark complexion. One is white with blonde and blue eyes. What's connecting them? They eat different foods. They speak different languages. They wear different clothes. And sometimes even their prayer books are different. So what keeps us as a nation? And the answer is quite simple. We have the same Torah. We have the same Tanakh. We have the same Gemara. And we have the same mitzvot. That is what keeps Am Yisrael alive. Take away that Torah and we disappear, we die. We were able to survive 1900 years without even our land. Thank God in 1948 we have Medinat Yisrael. But without the Torah, we would never have been able to survive. We are now coming into those 3 weeks which commemorate the destruction of the Beit HaMikdash, starting Sunday Yud Zayin B'Tammuz, when the city was put under siege, the city of Jerusalem. And 3 weeks later, the armies of the enemy came in, marched into the city, and destroyed the Beit HaMikdash. Let us realize that we have survived through Torah. And may we increase our studies. And may the Borei Olam see fit very soon to rebuild the Beit HaMikdash. Shabbat Shalom.